Gold H4 time frame, last week you saw price goes down and up again. So total V-shaped recovery. And this is after CPI news, intraday low and instant up. So inflation number are saying one thing is stagflation. So their core inflation, whether it is PCE, you already see uptick, or core CPI, everything is going up. At the same time, economy is slowing. So that strong NAP was hacked by government job because of hurricane. But if you decrease those new government job, then NAP is still weak. So technically you can see price tested multiple times. 2671 static horizontal resistance already failed 3 times. So let's see how price react to this level this week, because this is your new sideways range above 2600, below 2700, and this is last few weeks before November election and November Fed FOMC meeting. So correction looks like already begin and it can continue until November. So you have to trade like sideways range. Buyers only wait and watch until this big static resistance level breakout and manage your risk up to 2605, because if it is flat correction or maybe triangle not completed, even if you see 50 retracement top to bottom, then price retrace more than 61 but still below 78% retracement level. So you have clear static horizontal resistance 2671 on H4 time frame, but all the level above this area and below the range. You can see a daily chart. Finally price tested this trend line on daily time frame last week, and instantly you saw 2 blue candlestick. After going up overextended, price retraced and now testing this trend line. So on daily time, as long as price trading above this trend line, it is bullish. In previous videos, level was 2590, but because of trend line dynamic level, now it is shifted to 2605. So static level 2605 and dynamic your trend line. This is a big static support level. Above this area, gold bullish. If this level breakout, then you can say bearish. In case of breakout, first support will be 2530 area. So technically if you see WX, then wave Y projection 2671, you saw big rejection from that area. So I think correction will take time and we have solid reason to wait till November election result, because everyone waiting what government will do after election to manage their debt. They can do anything, but before election they will not say, because everything they do voter will not like. So if somebody buying for election, it is already too late. It is going up since March this year and rate cut already priced in. And I think November election result is more important than Fed rate decision. If you see FOMC member tone and what market are thinking, then they think either next cut will be 25 or pause in November FOMC meeting, while they did first cut size 50. So your new sideways range correction have begun, and we have to see this is ABC flat or triangle chart pattern. So let me repeat once again, clear static support level on daily chart 2605 and 2671. Until this range does not break out, there is no trade, and you have to trade like a sideways range. So either trend line breakout or static support 605, then chance can increase price retrace back to 2530 level, because this week you have retail sales and jobs claim, and because of hurricane crisis in USA, job claim can create action this week before NFP. But still many Fed speak this week, and if you see last week trend, then their tone are changing. Not just one but many FOMC member now see inflation risk. Those war risk in Middle East and effect of hurricane. And funny thing, last week in every crisis Fed do something to save big bank. But now some people are asking Fed must do something which we call Fed put in case of natural disaster. So if they do something, then that will be first time. If you see weekly chart, then you can see RSI is still overbought, and last 3 candlestick closing, you can see it is sideways. At the same time, COT were decreasing their position for last 2 weeks. And now if you see monthly chart, same condition here, highest time frame and RSI highly overbought. And if you see opening and closing price of last 2 monthly candlestick, then projection target for last 2 wave, price struggling at 2643 level on monthly chart. So this is resistance based on monthly, and 2671, that level is based on daily chart. And for support, you have trend line near that area on H4 and daily time frame. And you can say static support 2605. So these 3 are your main important level for trading. So if you see gold daily chart once again, for last 1 year, gold constantly going up from 1810 level to 2685 level. At the same time, there was high risk in USA. The Fed Dali, who gave interview 1 year ago when instantly gold made bottom. Now she explained what was the problem that time. You can see everything now over. Election just few weeks, and after election everything will be clear, and you will see big change in their tone. But number one question will be, what will happen to old debt, and will there be more government spending or not? So technically above this trend line or static level 2605, gold bullish. If correction become counter trend, then 2530 level retest possible. But 2671 big resistance for me. WXY projection for wave Y, and you have seen multiple rejection from that area. And we have to see before November FOMC meeting what type of correction gold will make. It is sideways or triangle chart pattern correction, but I think correction have begun. This is same like last 2 times. The sideways range between 2300 and 2450, then 2450 and 2530. This is your new range. And last 2 weeks you have seen number 1 and number 2 consumer market, their stock market was crashing and gold was also going down at the same time. If these economy are okay, everything is fine, then why their stock market is collapsing? You can see on H4 time frame, this trend line, it is very strong dynamic support level. You can see this was 5th retest last week and instant rejection and up again. It is just technical buying, counter trend correction. We will see this week. But if price fail to break out 2671 upper part of the range, then price can retrace back to 2605, the lower part of the range. But right now you can see trend line is above the static support level 2605, and this trend line is your only big chart pattern. For more clarity for intraday scalper, for FOMO buying, wait for clear breakout or 2671. Then on retest, sideways range and trend line both, then you can buy, but before that wait for clear breakout. And seller, for new entry, wait for breakout of the trend line. On retest you can start selling, but be careful. After 2605 there is only one support, 2530, and 2671 only clear resistance. Above this level there is no clear resistance, so entire focus will be trend line.